Good morning, YouTube. For those of you wondering where I've been, I've really been sick. Florida has really bipolar weather, and I work outside, so I've gotten sick, and I've had like 2 weeks off of YouTube. Right now it's about 45 degrees outside. It actually was raining all of yesterday. We're gonna take the slicks over here, we're gonna get them mounted, and we're gonna get to work on VACA today. Now that Pablo has his car running, Shane is working on getting his car ready. I've seen Seth has his car running for the challenge, and I believe Dana has his car running. So it's time to actually get to work back on the DA. I'm feeling a lot better than I was, but I'm still not 100%. But you know, you got to push through. You got to get it done. So let's head over to the tire shop, get my slicks mounted up. Probably get some Starbucks or something to drink and eat, but let's get this video started. So if you guys didn't know, you can go to Starbucks and order this thing called a Chino. It's literally I guess ice cream for the dog flu. Yeah, if you guys ever wondered what I actually get from Starbucks, I get the ice caramel macchiato. It's literally like a half thing full of, I guess, milk and cream, and then the top is like espresso shots, and it will wake you up. I'm not, like I said, I've been feeling better, but I'm not 100%, and Lou's along for the ride today, so I just ordered him a puppuccino, so he's gonna be happy. I got a macchiato, so I'm gonna be happy, and now we're waiting in line at Starbucks, so on to the next update. As you can tell, it's not his first puppuccino, but here, let me show you what it is, guys. It's literally a mini Starbucks cup.
Sounds legit.
How much air are you gonna put in these things?
I'll put like 15.
About 13?
Yeah.
When we at the truck, they're gonna be at about 8. About 8. You're gonna have to hit it with that. So, as you've seen in the video, those bias ply tires don't like to mount very easily. So what we had to do was pop it back off the bead, add some more lube, get it to seat. It took about 70 PSI to get those tires to seat on those rims. We got them in the back now. They're all mounted. We just stopped by my dad's house. We got the battery charger because I left the ignition on the DA last time. So I killed the battery. So now I'm going to get back to my house. Let's get to work on the DA, but at least we have the tires and slicks. We got the ready for the challenge, and maybe we'll test fit them. Let's see how it looks. We got to lower the DA. We got to get the suspension dialed in and everything. With the traction bar, there's a lot of adjustment. I also did put camber kits on the car on the front, and then I used my washer shim trick on the back, which if you go back and watch an earlier video, you'll see that. But let's get to my house. Well, since we have a little time, me and Lou are gonna go to the dog park. It looks like there's nobody here right now, so he has a dog park all to himself. Such a spoiled little dog. He thinks he owns everything. So he has to mark every little piece that he smells that smells like another dog. Even if he has no pee, he's still got to mark it. That's Schnauzer life. We'll be here for like at least 30 minutes of him smelling the fence at the entrance. Lulu, what'd you find? What'd you find? So now we've been here for about 20 minutes. For you guys that don't know, Lou, my little Schnauzer, is a blue Merle Schnauzer. German Schnauzers are ratters, so they use their keen sense of smell, and they actually hunt for rats over in Germany. Well, the full-size ones do. And of course he's a male, so he tries to market all of his territory. Lou just turned 3 on the 10th, and you know, he's the best little dog. He listens very well. I don't even have to walk him on a leash. He stays in his little yard and everything. So I enjoy bringing him to the dog park because he just gets to walk around, smell everything, and you know, get his little exercise. I usually do it every Monday, so you're gonna probably see this video on Tuesday, but it's Monday when I'm filming it. And yeah, he enjoys the dog park a lot. Schnauzers are known for being dogs that bark a lot and stuff like that, but if you socialize them when they're young, they are actually very intelligent dogs, and they're known for being stubborn. Well, I'm stubborn too, so we work well sometimes, and we work pretty bad sometimes. So, but he's a great little dog. Like I said, he's 3, and that's my recap on. So as you see, the DA first start, one little crank and it turns on. Alright, so let's have a little conversation about this right here. So, we're probably going to be the only person that shows up to the Honda Build Challenge that still has stock rods, the stock block, stock transmission, base stock head, no valve springs, no retainers. Literally, we have the most stock parts. We're going to have the most budget car there. We'll probably have the lightest car there. Probably have the least horsepower there. But it will be the only ones with stock pretty much everything. The reason why I went with 22s is because I have an LS Trans. So, with an LS transmission, the gearing is very long if you know anything about a B series. So, it's like one of the longest geared B series transmissions. And with a 22-inch slick, you basically turn an LS transmission into like a B16 gearing. I have a good friend of mine that has a bone stock LS Trans and went 11.8 and a full weight EG with a B20 on nitrous. So if this car can do anything, make say 170 on the motor, make 260 to 280 on the nitrous, stock motor, stock rods. You saw the pistons I put in it. They're still stock style pistons, just a bump in compression. And we can make it hook, which we have a traction bar. The back of the car is gutted. All the weight's on the front of the car, so it should hook pretty well. So my reasoning for the 22s is that I'm trying to do this unlike everybody else, where they kind of like went against the budget thing, which that's not against the rules. They changed the rules. There was no budget. I literally want to build this car for less than $1,500 with everything. So including the price of the slicks and everything so far, the home built header I did myself, intake manifold, injectors and everything, which I just purchased not too long ago, I still don't have more than $1,500 in this whole car, including the price of the car. So, you know, I got lucky with some of the parts. The car already had coilovers on it. The car already had one-piece headlights on it. The pistons and all the stuff I bought off of eBay, I bought when they had a 20% off discount for being a member. So I got good prices on everything. But still, realistically, you guys could do this whole build for $2,000. You guys could make it look a lot cleaner, which I don't really care about the appearance of the car. My goal, get out to the challenge, drive it, beat on it, have fun. If it blows up, it blows up. We're gonna tow it out there. So everybody else in the build challenge wants to, drive the cars there and all-wheel drive and this and that and da-da-da-da and turbo stock motors, and that's fine. That's gonna be fun. But to have a piston cam motor, literally the only thing I changed in the motor was pistons and cams. It does have a P8R head, but that comes stock on a B20, so it's still a stock head. I didn't put valve springs and retainers, no rods, no aftermarket bearings, no aftermarket anything really, besides the cams, which are still stock cams, they're just regrinds, and the pistons, which are still stock design, push pin pistons, just more compression. I literally have no aftermarket stuff in this motor. So the only other person that's kind of close to me on this is Shane, because he's using one of the Frankensteins that me and him created, which is an F21. So if you guys haven't followed along, go give Shane a video, or go watch his video, Froman Garage. And of course, if you guys are watching me, you probably watch Pablo. He just did the first startup of his all-wheel drive CRX, which is a B22. Off camera, me and him grinding the block a lot. We did a lot of things that I don't know if he showed in the videos or not, but there's a lot of clearance issues and stuff you have to do when you do stroker motors like that. And it's, something you have to learn, something you have to experience to do. You kind of get nervous at first when you start drilling and porting your block to make your crank fit and make your rods fit. But if you have ever done a Eagle rod or something in a D series, it's the same concept. You have to grind the girdle and a bunch of stuff to make it fit. But yeah, that's gonna be my end of this video. Just showing you guys the slicks, showing you everything. The DA runs. I need to put the cooling system back in it, which I don't really plan on putting in the video. It's just a radiator and some hoses. But that'll be it for this one. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. I know the subscriber count keeps going up, and I know I haven't made a video in a while because I've been sick. So, thank you for following along, and we ready, boys. We gonna be able to Honda Build Challenge. It's like 1 month away. So we got about a month to get a seat mounted and get some seat belts in the car and get it tuned. But I want to see everybody else's progression on their builds. I've been watching a couple of the channels. I see a few people have their cars running, but not very many. So hopefully they all get their cars running and get them out to the challenge, so at least we have some good competition. Until the next one.